Okay, so today we're going to be finding averages. First, you need to know that an average is a way to describe a set of data using one number, okay? So the first thing you do is you add up all of the numbers that you're given to find the total, and then you divide into equal groups. So here's an example. It says there were 2 stacks of nickels. In the first stack, there were 5 nickels. In the other stack, there were 9 nickels. If some nickels were moved from the taller stack to the shorter stack so that the stacks were even, how many nickels would be in each stack? Okay, so just picture this for a minute. Picture what you're looking at, okay? You've got a stack of nickels. You've got a stack that has how many? 5. I'm going to draw pictures. Some of us like pictures. And then the other one had 9, right? So here, I'm going to keep it even as best I can. So here's 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus, there's another one to make 9. Okay, so how many nickels then would be in each stack if I wanted them to be even? What would I need to do, Colton?
You would need to add 5 plus 9.
I would add 5 plus 9.
Which equals 16.
Which equals?
Divide that by 2 for the amount of stacks.
Okay.
And you would get 8.
So I would divide by 2.
7. Oh yeah.
And there would be 7. So if so that's okay. If I'm averaging, okay, I'm going to take 5 plus the 9. Does everybody understand that the 5 was here, the 9 was here? You get 14 total, and you divide by 2 because I've got 2 stacks. So that'd be like taking these 2 away and moving them over here, and now I'm even, okay? So that's kind of what you do with your grades. We take all of your grades. Maybe you have like one really low grade. Maybe you have like a 60 somewhere. But all the rest of your grades are like 80s or 90s or 100s. So you've got all these grades way up here, and you have this one low one down here. What it does is it evens the whole thing out so that you have an average, your grade.
As an overall grade?
It would depend on the actual numbers, potentially. Okay, if water is poured from glass to glass until the amount of water in each glass is the same, how many ounces of water would be in each glass? So the quick way to do this without doing it visually is to add up everything that I see here. So 4 plus 7 plus 7 is what? 18. And I'm going to divide it by how many glasses? 3. So how many ounces would be in each? Very good. Yeah. Okay, last example for today. Brad's sister timed him as he swam laps. Brad's lap times in seconds are 80, 85, 90, 85, and 90. What is the average of his lap times? So this is what I'm talking about. You could almost imagine these as like grades. If you had 80, 85, 90, 85, and 90, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is add them all up. Y'all grab your whiteboards or a scratch sheet of paper. Add these up with me. Tell me what you get. Beautiful.
430. Stop blurting it out.
Don't be a blurter.
I'm a blurter, but I blurt random words.
We can do another one after this.
No, I thought this was the last one. Scroll. Hey, it's green now. That's not very good, but it's okay. Maybe part of the mask over
Okay.
nose.
Now, you guys have added, and you guys are showing me 430. Very good. But that is not all. Okay? I'm not just trying to find the total. I want to find the average. So what am I going to do next?
Divide. Divide by 5.
Divide by 5 because there are 5 times. So 5 goes into 4. Nope, can't do that. 5 goes into 43 8 times. 5 times 8 is 40. 3 left over.
86.
Okay, blurters.
Yeah, it's
So his average time is 86. Even though some of his times were greater than that, his overall average, because he had that one slower lap of 80, it kind of dropped everything down. So y'all want to see what happens with grades?
Yeah, the
Those
slower
are my
laps
grades
are
when I get
faster.
like an A.
Or the lower laps are faster.
Those are all better than my
Okay, I'm going to just use this so that I have a clean slate. Let's say you have a couple of hundreds and you have a 97 and a 93, and then you have a 93 again. We're just pretending like homework grades because these are like typical grades. And then you forget to turn in a homework and you have a 0. Okay? So we'll add all this up together and you end up with, where am I at? 28, 10 plus 18.
300, 390,
And I'm dividing it by how many grades, guys? How many grades am I dividing it by?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
7. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. What? They're all in the 90. Wow.
That would just suck.
Just because of that 1 0, even though you had all A's, because you had 1 0, it drops your average
You fool.
to an 80, an 80.5 or 80 and a half.
Look, kid.
Now,
Like that.
if you turned that paper in and this turned to a 90, okay,
Oh, wow. That's
then now when I add this up, let's
gotta add
see,
9.
36, 37. I'm now at 573 divided by 6. And that
turns out to be.
gives me about a 95 point something.
Yeah.
Big difference. So now you understand how not turning in a paper can really hurt your grade.
Would that be average 100?
Yeah. If all the grades, Luke just asked a question. He said, if you have all hundreds, would it just average to be 100? Yes. If your grades are all the same, if you could do all the work and add them all up and then divide by how many grades there are, but it's going to still be the same. Okay, your work today is going to start on page 340. You're doing 1 through 30, no equations, just like yesterday. So no equations necessary today.